it's kind of funny you say that because I did it once before.
Mm.
At my worst, I think I was about 250, maybe a little bit heavier. I always didn't keep track of it, especially back when I was heavy because I didn't care to know, or I didn't want to lose weight or anything like that. But
Yeah.
during uh I can't remember if it was junior or senior year of high school, but I was in wrestling and I was in the heaviest weight class, so I didn't really mind at all just getting heavier. So I just ate and ate and ate, and I think I was about 250 at the time, but right now I'm floating around 200. And the last time that I got shredded, well, I don't want to say shredded, but last time I got a six pack, I was all the way down to 171 for a day. So
Damn.
that was a pretty big difference, almost 80 pounds there. So
Yeah, that's a very big difference. And honestly, kudos to you, man, because literally I've been watching a lot more of your the videos and everything you've been posting on YouTube. I watched your meet just this weekend.
mhm.
I thought that was pretty badass. And it's just like it honestly, you've been a bit of a motivator for me as well, just working out and actually getting that habit going. But seeing a lot of your progress is pretty insane, especially with how much you're walking, you're running and everything. It's like, damn.
Yeah, no, that's I guess that's one of the challenges that I have for myself right now is just to see not how much I can specialize in one thing, but just how much
Mm.
I can get overall fitness.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but in the past, I've been a hater of CrossFit, but now my roommate is a former CrossFit instructor. So I've kind of warmed up to a little bit more. And the actual definition of CrossFit is pretty sweet. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it really is just about being able to have fitness in as many modalities as you can, you know?
Mm. Yeah,
And
because I've never really known much about CrossFit. Like I've always heard there's like always kind of like good or bad or like some stigmas to it, but I've never really known anything particular.
Yeah, no, and that's something that he says, and it's kind of interesting to hear it from him because he's obviously a proponent of CrossFit, whereas most
Hmm.
people that you meet are either into CrossFit or they're against it. And there are definitely some stigmas and some things that give it a bad rep, but I think overall the message that they're trying to deliver is pretty similar to mine. Just having fitness in all ways possible to make you as happy as possible, and yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I can agree to that. It's one of the things that I've been noticing as well for me lifting because I got finally got back into exercising and everything after my surgery because I had to get um having brain for what it's called a laparoscopic appendectomy, so it was like a major abdominal surgery.
mhm.
So like a month and a half afterwards I was just like, okay, it's my stomach was still finally recovering. I'm like, I need to get into the gym, at least get something going, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the fact that I developed appendicitis was also a lot of my diet and
Mhm.
obviously not exercising and everything, so I feel like that really played a factor into it. But yeah, it's seeing your progress and everything, including what you've posted so far with CrossFit, what you've posted with your bench, your deadlifts, and everything. I've been kind of like looking at that. It's like, damn, it's like fuck yeah, if he could do it, then I could definitely get something going. So it's been really good. It's been really cool. I've just finished 13 weeks, going 5 days a week. Now I'm on to week 14. I'm gonna be starting this week.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the hardest things, and it's always, and it's funny. Like I said before, this is the second time that I've gotten in shape, I guess. But what's always made me post to YouTube is that, like, the benefits of being in shape are so uh I don't know, they're really great, but it's just getting over that hump and getting to fitness that is the hardest part. Like the beginning really is
Yeah,
the hardest part. And um there are a lot of fitness influencers on YouTube that I've been swayed by and misled a lot down the years. And
yeah,
honestly, like, I don't have a huge following, and I obviously I would like to have a huge following, but my goal is just to uh kind of just get people through that hump,
yeah.
because I don't know, once you get here, like to where I'm at right now, it just seems like,
Like natural
I don't
almost.
know. I don't know why I would go back. Like I was so
Yeah.
blind before, thinking that fitness was difficult and I would just stay away from it. But now it's just an integral part of my day. And if I don't do some type of effort exercise, I feel terrible, you know?
Same. The same.
So,
That's what happened with me too. Like that, the my main focus when I started lifting again was to create like the mental habit, but just like the habit of that I just build it into my routine. And so I kind of created the association that working out was like coffee. If like you know how some people, if they don't get their coffee in the morning, they're just a
mhm.
Grinch all day. That's how I did it, kind of did it too. So if I don't get my gym time in, then I'm just not in the right mood. And but once I get it in, then I just feel so much better.